What up, tubers? Zeltrax Millennium here, back with a brand new video review. Please be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I hope y'all enjoy the video. Hello, YouTubers, this is Zeltrax Millennium, and I'm back with a brand new Figuarts review. Yeah, sorry for bombarding you with Transformers lately, but hey, that's what I got when I was at Botcon. So yeah, now we're taking a look at SH Figuarts' new Den-O Strike Form, which is the Chou Den-O Trilogy version, rather than the original version, which should cost over 12,000 yen on Yahoo Japan auctions. So yeah, let's take a look at the box for this new Den-O Strike Form. It's done in a blue box, kind of like Axel Trial, though I haven't seen Axel Trial's box to actually reconfirm this, but Masked Rider New Den-O Strike Form is written in silver, like the normal style of Figuarts box. Nice picture of the figure with, nice picture of the actual suit with going peace. Yeah, Chou Den-O Trilogy logo, katakana, that. Back of the box, profile pic of him snapping his fingers, him holding the keen axe, which I'm probably not going to demonstrate because probably Shuko and Shinobi already did that. I'll probably try to pose him with the Uda rod, but yeah, stuff like that. Now let's take a look at the figure himself. There's a can of Pepsi. I was honestly expecting something really nice, and my expectations proved right. He is really cool. Though, a little thing to comment on, when I was taking him out of the box to pose him on the shelf, this little horn, this little horn thing on his head snapped. It didn't snap off, though it had a little bit of wiggle room, so I'm not sure if that's actually on my part or the manufacturer's part, but I used crazy glue to fix it. So yeah, that horn thing is still perfect, and I'm unreasonably careful with this figure. So anywho, let's take a look at his detail. His detail looks absolutely incredible. This is actually the newest version of the new Den-O sculpt. So pretty much we're going to see like this kind of body on all the other Den-O Figuarts, which is probably going to be on the G-Den-O Figuart when I get it from Rider Proxy. So yeah, it's like 3 different kinds of blue here. Dark blue for right here, actual dark blue for right here, gold lining all over the place, and it's awesome. Let's take a look at his belt. The belt is pretty much the same as the normal Den-O Figuart, but it's actually in gold, and the form color right there is actually yellow, which is actually a very nice color. And the buttons for all the forms, sword, rod, axe, and gun are all there, plus the Dengasher pieces, which are actually removable, so that way when you form the Dengasher for only once, as I've seen in the Chou Den-O and Decade movie, where you can actually replace those, and that's one of his accessories. And where is that? Oh, there we go. There we are. And the head sculpt actually looks more accurate than the original version. And his chest detailing is actually pretty nice too. It's kind of like the chest for when Den-O before he goes into climax form. And nice little posable things right here. They're on ball joints, though if you force them pretty hard, they'll probably snap off. So be careful, and your mileage may vary. So yeah. So how's this guy's articulation? As for the articulation, New Den-O actually performs very well in that department. You got a universal ball joint right here in the shoulder for when it's going all the way around. It can go that far out. It twists at the upper part of the bicep. Double jointed elbows, which is awesome. That's always a plus. Quadruple jointed wrists, where it can go that way, and it can also go that way and that way, though I don't have it positioned right. The legs are also really cool. It's kind of like the new version of the Type 2 Figuarts hips, though I guess it's kind of like version 3, where it can go that way and that way, in and out. It double jointed knee, which is awesome, and also a new ball jointed ankle, where it can go that way and that way, kind kind of like a normal person's ankle joint. And it's also got the toe joint, which is always appreciated. The head articulation is also really cool. I'm going to have to be careful with that spike right there. It can go a full 360. It can go up and down. Up pretty far. And down pretty good too. So yeah, a lot of really good articulation in the neck. Sorry if you excuse me for sniffing a whole lot during this review, because I don't know, I think the pollen count outside is a little bit high, so I might be sniffing a whole lot. So how is New Deno's accessory count? Well, he's got a crud load of stuff. Let's start with the small stuff on this side first. He comes with a clip for his back for when he's not using the machete, where it's on a ball joint where it can go all the way around, and it can pretty much go wherever you want. It's kind of like a blade sword from Blade Trinity, where you can pose it like that, so that way you can, or pose it like this, so that way you can just pull it out of the sword from his back. Stuff like that. Yeah, I'm not going to demonstrate it because, well, it's kind of frightening trying to get that clip out. Then we have the smallest thing that he has is the Deno Rider Pass. This thing is absolutely tiny and losable, much like the Figma Dragon Knight Advent cards. Yeah. The Deno logo is on there pretty nicely, though on the other side, nothing. Not even a sticker for a ticket? Really? Never mind. Then he's got the usual placement of hands. He's got like calm hands. They're not rage hands, so there's that. Plus another hand for when he's snapping his fingers, like that. He's got a special hand for holding the King Axe, which is kind of like a really cool hand where you can kind of go the "I find your lack of faith disturbing." You can also use it for that. Then he's also got the normal weapon holding hands for both of his hands. Then also you got from what I was talking about earlier, which is the Deno Gasher clip pieces. Now for the actual weapons, he comes with the Dengasher in sword mode, which is not exactly all the way painted all that well. I mean, my SIC Kiwami Tamashi Deno had painted Dengasher pieces. But at least the blade and the inner part of the blade is painted up very nicely. It's got nice detail on it. And I'm probably guessing that when Deno's sword form comes out in Figuarts form, that his Dengasher sword will be painted. Who knows? He also comes with the Urarod, which is kind of big. And it's also got a little fish hook. Then the King Axe, which is really, really big, and it's also really big plastic because, so yeah, it's fully plastic, and this is not fur, it's actually also plastic. Nice big honking blade. So yeah, this thing is actually really heavy, that if the figure were to actually hold it, it would plop over. Then he's also got the little machete, which is Teddy's weapon form. The detail on Teddy's face is actually really cool, and you can actually open it up to make it look like he's talking. Cool. Now let's get him into a pose. First you take out the hands like normal, and my hands are a little sweaty, so this'll take a bit. There we go. You know what, actually? Hold on one second. Unless you have gloves and or non-sweaty fingers, you're probably not going to be able to get the hands on as delicate as I could, but, what can you do? So, yeah, Deno Strike form is really, really cool. And the handle of the machete is so big that you can actually have two holding things hands, and you can actually hold him with and you can actually hold the sword with both hands, which I think was a really cool idea. So yeah, this Figuart is definitely recommended and gets my seal of approval. So yeah, this has been Zeltrax Millennium saying goodnight and good luck. And yeah, later.